George Brown College, I would like to welcome you graduates, family, and friends to George Brown College's convocation ceremonies for the class of 2023.
Speaker today is the President and the CEO of Ellisdon. Named the President and the Chief Executive Officer of Ellisdon in 1996. Jeff Smith's personal value of trust, complete openness, up and down accountability, and embedded entrepreneurial risk-taking have become a company-wide mentor. These core values have earned Ellisdon consistent awards, including being named among Aon Hewitt's 50 Best Employers in Canada, Deloitte Canada's 50 Best Managed Companies, Canada's Top 100 Employers, and Waterstone Human Capital's Canada's 10 Most Admired Corporate Cultures. Over the course of his career, Mr. Smith has also striven to give back to the community, volunteering his time and providing financial support to many local and international causes with a focus in autism, mental health, monitoring young entrepreneurs, and building mid-sized Canadian exports into global champions. Mr. Smith has earned recognition as the recipient of the Ontario General Contractors Association's Dr. Tyndall Award for Integrity, EY's Canadian Entrepreneur of the Year Award, and the Don Gifts Senior Construction Industry Achievement Award, presented by the Toronto Construction Association. Now, please join me in welcoming Mr. Jeff Smith.
Thank you very much. Those were very kind words. He didn't mention that I'm also a little bit competitive. So I'm learning from my friend Adela. Now I want to top him, and they say you are a rowdy group, and I'd like for them to hear you not just outside, but 3 blocks away. So good morning, everyone. It's great to be here with you, Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, both good friends of mine, George Brown faculty, a bunch of people that I'm getting to know better and better, and staff, and hey, all you graduates, congratulations. What a terrific achievement you've done here today. Give yourself a round of applause, please. I can tell you that I'd much rather be sitting where you are with your future laid out in front of you than standing where I am looking back. In fact, I was thinking about it, it was about nearly exactly 40 years ago. I was sitting where you are. At a convocation, I was getting called to the bar. Some old judge was giving a speech. It was terrific, but I was thinking about it for a couple of reasons that are maybe worth mentioning. One is that just like you, I'd worked hard for about 4 years to become a lawyer, and after that, I practiced law for exactly 6 months. And then I went off and joined the construction industry. I'm much more comfortable here with you than I was with my lawyer friends. You did a better job of choosing your faculty than I did, so congratulations. You're going to have some fun now. Terrific. Exactly. The acoustics up here aren't as good as you might think. Listen, the more important reason I was thinking about this as I prepared this speech is that the fact is I cannot remember one word that old judge said. I don't think I ruminated or thought about his speech one more time after he finished giving it. So I want to see if I can do a little bit better today. Listen, there are a lot of great commencement speeches that have been given. I did some searching, and most of them talk about finding work you love. Many of them talk about being true to your authentic self. And of course, and Noella mentioned this, my friend Noella, your chancellor mentioned this, they talk about giving back. And these are all terrific themes. I have a quote on my desk along those themes from an author named Joseph Campbell that says, "The privilege of a lifetime is being exactly who you are." But I want to go beyond that a little bit. You can get those from others, and maybe I can give you a bit of unique perspective, because the truth is, as I told you earlier, I spent 4 decades in the construction industry without knowing very much at all about construction. It's the truth. What I did learn was this: I love the construction business. I'm so glad that I did what I did. But looking back after those 40 years, for me, it was never about the buildings. It turns out, when I thought hard about it, after all this time about my career and my life, it's never been about the things that I did. It's been entirely about the people I did those things with. That is where my happiness came from. It's where my sense of accomplishment came from. It's where my sense of meaning came from, my life's meaning. I'm actually pretty certain that you could spend your entire working life doing something you love with people you really don't like very much and have a fairly miserable time. But the converse is also true. And of course you want to do both. But the converse is also true. If you are with people you love, you can be doing something you don't like very much, and you'll have a fabulous time. You want to do both, of course. I'll tell you at Ellis Don, and my friend said, Adele said very kind things about me and about the company. We don't have a mission statement. We don't have a vision statement. We don't have anything like that. I have a board of directors that says, "Jeff, that's ridiculous. How do you know where you're going? How are you going to, excuse me, how are you ever going to get there if you don't know where you're going in the first place?" And my answer has always been, we have no idea where we're going. We don't, I mean this very seriously. At Ellis Don, I don't care where we go. But I care a very great deal about how we get there. And I care even more about with whom we are traveling down that road. At Ellis Don, what we do have is a crystal clear purpose, which we repeat all the time. The reason we exist, to deliver great careers to people who share similar values. That's it. I'm 67 years old. I can't help now. I'm in the reminiscing part of my life. Here's what I think. Buildings, schmildings, I just don't care about them. And we have built a ton of them. All I think about now is how lucky I am to have worked with so many kind and terrific people, about the fun and the great adventures we had together. That is what has made my life and my career the entirety of what it has been and what it is. If you hang out with happy people, you will be happier. If you hang out with smart people, you will be smarter. And if you live your life with generous people, you will be a nicer person. That's it. My wife Megan is here with me today. We talk a lot about this. We've decided from now on we're only going to spend our time with people who bring us joy. That is my advice to you. That is my one single idea. If you can remember one thing from this speech, I would offer that. I would hope that you do that. Spend your life to the greatest extent possible with people who bring you joy, and you will want for nothing. That's it. Except for this. The best ending to a speech, I'm stealing it, that I have ever heard came from former Governor General David Johnston, who is a great Canadian. So I offer it here as his gift, not mine, his gift to you. Be nice to others and go easy on yourself. Thanks again. I extend my sincere, I'm not done. I have a big ego. I'll tell you when to clap. No, all I want to say is I want to thank you again, but I finished off with this guy. Now go be joyful. Thank you.
Wow, standing on. Thank you for imparting such great words for us today, Mr. Smith. I now invite President Farron to come to the podium to say a few words about this year's recipient of an honorary honors Bachelor of Technology degree in Construction Management. I also invite Chancellor Milne to come forward to confer the degree.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Smith, for your inspiring remarks and your commitment to integrity, transparency, and accountability in business, and your great altruism in support of so many others and so many worthy causes. Madam Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you Mr. Jeff Smith as the recipient of the Honors Bachelors of Technology, Construction Management. Honoris causa. Thank you so much.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor of George Brown College, I confer the Honors Bachelor of Technology, Construction Management, honoris causa. Congratulations, Jeff.